All right, so I'm going to teach you how to draw a quick caricature of Jim Carrey. So we're going to start with a drawing of the middle of the face, starting with the eyebrows and eyes. My particular way of drawing this, I like to start with the eyes because, I want to get the expression of the different photo that I'm drawing. Now, when you're drawing from a photo, obviously, it's a little bit different than drawing live, because when you draw live, the person is moving around and you're getting all kind of information about the face that you just can't get from a photograph. So when you're drawing from a photograph, you're going to have to ad-lib a little bit so that you can get the features down the way that you'd like to. So here I'm just drawing my mouth. I just think of the mouth as a hexagon shape. I know you're like, what? But yeah, a hexagon. I think of it like a hexagon, and it's pretty much it's a foolproof way of drawing the mouth. You can never miss with it. One of my things, or my biggest pieces of advice when you're drawing any feature or anything that you're drawing, whether it be caricatures or cars or baseballs, whatever, it is mentally frustrating to think of that thing as it really is. The best way to learn is to think of something you already understand how to draw, whether it's the alphabet, whether it's a math sign, whether it's it doesn't matter. Think of what you already understand how to draw, and then see how what you're drawing correlates to it, and then draw it instead of the feature, and then it comes out like you printed it. But the moment that you tell yourself, for instance, I'm drawing an eye, and then when you go to draw it, it ain't gonna come out right because you think you're drawing an eye. But if you think, man, I'm drawing a tree leaf, or I'm drawing a half moon, or I'm drawing a circle, then you already understand that, and then you can draw it a lot easier. So that is what I do when I'm drawing caricatures. Everything looks like something to me, and that's why it looks like each line is like a confident line. You can't get that confidence in your lines unless you know, your brain says, I know what you want to draw, and can communicate that to your hand in an easy, understandable way. This is, the best way to learn, by association. So anyway, we're working on the hair shape here. Again, I think of the hair as what I think of when I draw hair? I literally think of the ocean, because I love going to the ocean all the time. So I think of waves of water going everywhere and crashing in different directions, and so it makes the hair fun and flowy, right? Versus, this overworked hair where you're putting so many, when you think of water, you think of big shapes, like if you look at the top of his head, look at that big tidal wave crashing over the top of his head and then flowing into another piece of hair behind the ear and then behind the neck. So all this stuff is happening in my mind, yeah. Be a big nature watcher. A big nature watcher, that's also something that not only will relax you from day to day, but it'll help you to gather some information for your association library, is what I call it. Something that you can think about that you can use later on for your own purposes. Yes. So anyway, I think we're pretty good on the line work here. So the next portion of the drawing is going to be shadowing. So shadowing is really easy to understand if you practice drawing 3D shapes a lot. Okay, if you don't practice drawing 3D shapes, and I sit here and try to teach you and say, well, this is what you got to do. This is what you're going to leave here and say, what is he talking about? So you want to learn how to do shadows. Get out a piece of paper, right? Get you some squares, some diamonds, a box of Lucky Charms, right? And practice drawing them, but not just as they are, but drawing them and giving them dimension. And once you understand dimension and how light acts upon things that have dimension, then what I'm doing with this gray marker will make all the sense in the world to you, okay? It will just come to you like, oh, right? All you have to do is think about it again as a 3D shape, and then you got it. Now the hair part, we're coloring in our waves right now. Watch how the waves kind of just crash. So see over here, crashing wave. Now we're gonna go down here to the side of the hair, right? We got some crashing waves again, right? And then it's crashing into the end of the wave. And see how I leave those bends of light in the hair? Because that's how things, light behaves when things curve. The light changes, or the way light changes or behaves acts differently on the curve. So therefore, I leave less light. And this way, I can draw hair very quickly without having to put all these too much detail into the hair, so that the hair looks overworked. If you really think about it, so it's a this way thing to all of us. It's quick, associate. I mean, if you've it's fast, it's efficient, before, and again, it is how and things I draw it. Similar, I use lots of association. The way the event unfolded the first time, then you're going to associate the new event with the old event, and then it will kind of give you some direction as to which way to go. You know what I'm saying? We do it all the time with relationships. We do it with our friends and family, how we learn how to speak, how we learn language, how we learn how to behave. All of this stuff is association. So use what you naturally have already. Everybody has the ability to associate. It's just that they don't use it. And when you're learning something, this is the most powerful tool you have in your arsenal. Even the very cells in your body learn by association. It sees something, it sees a germ, it sees a bacteria, it sees a virus, and it says, oh, this is just like this other virus, so this is how we can fight that virus. And then your body builds up an immunity that it knows how to fight the next time. Well, each drawing is a different fight. And so use that association, that power to see things based off of your experiences in life, and you'll be fine. That's how I learn, and that's how I suggest that you learn. Anyway, I'm done. I hope that you enjoyed my ramble about associations and how to draw Jim Carrey, right, at the same time. You have a blessed and wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to attend my live stream, which is all in the information or the subscription box below. Oh, and when you finish, don't forget to sign your work and share with me if you've drawn this Jim Carrey and you like the way yours came out, you want to share it with me. Thanks so much for watching.
Hello there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, you did? Well then, you see that subscribe button below? Push it. And after, push the bell icon next to it and select the all option. Then you will get notifications of all new uploaded videos and when I go live. Oh yeah. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and check out these other videos for more cool stuff. Have a great day and happy penciling.